Now, I've been having a lot of questions about how to pose, so we're gonna do that. And I have 2 cameras today. We're gonna have this one right there and this one right here. And the reason why you're gonna wanna see from the side is because you're gonna realize very quickly that if you are comfortable, if you feel comfortable while you're posing, you're probably not doing it right. Posing doesn't feel good. It's a full workout. But more than that, it's an illusion, because you have to remember that at the core of bodybuilding is gonna be very simple. It's how do I make everything look big except for my waist? Because if your waist looks smaller, the rest of you is gonna look bigger. So how do you sort of find that middle ground? So from this camera on the side, you're gonna be able to see really quickly how weirdly shaped I have to put my body to make it look the best that it can be. So this one's just gonna be a silhouette because I want you to see the shape of how I'm putting my hips back on most poses. You can see right away how just from standing like this to just putting my hips back, my legs automatically contract a bit, right? So it's all about little illusions. Starting with the front relax, you wanna open your legs up and you wanna split the floor, right? So you wanna pretend like you're trying to split the floor open behind you because if you look here, if all I'm doing is splitting the floor, my legs look decent, but the second I put my hips back, this line goes deeper and the legs look bigger. So you split the floor, and then you want to let your arms sit on your lats. Your lats and your traps cannot go at the same time. Only one of them is gonna show. Side relax, you turn to the side. You want to sweep this leg. So when you have your legs squished together, you want them more straight to the knot. You're gonna rotate your core, and then you're going to extend your lats. And just like that. And you wanna release, because you can see here, there are some lines, but the second I release everything, you're gonna see a lot more lines. Everything until you can't breathe. Oh, and try not to cramp. For the back, this is one that you're gonna wanna look at the silhouette pose, because my legs are gonna split open, but they're gonna pull back on the hamstrings while squeezing my glutes. And then I'm gonna lean backwards, and that's what's gonna create the illusion of my waist being smaller than the rest of my back. So, you want to extend your back, and then you want to sit back. Back poses are good because, as you can see here, I can breathe fully. And then you want to make sure that you drop your shoulders while keeping them as extended as possible. And now for the mandatory poses. Same basic as last time, except look at the silhouette, how much I'm gonna be kicking up my butt. You want to split the ground with your legs and make sure that your hips, and make sure that the inside of your thighs are touching a little bit. Because if they're not touching at all, your legs are gonna look smaller. And then you wanna kick out your hips, and then you flex while leaning a bit forward. You can see how crazy that looks on the side. For the front lat spread, it's the same thing. Split the ground, hips back, and then extend the lats. Side chest. From the front, it's gonna look like I'm almost leaning a bit away if I was facing that way. So your legs go in as much as you can. All of your weight is sitting on this leg right now. And you just wanna make sure that your hamstring is sort of tucked into your knee here. And then you wanna squeeze your butt. Because your butt looking smaller, it's gonna make your hamstring look bigger and give it shape. Side tricep is the same concept. You can use the same leg. I like to go the other way because I lack the mobility in my shoulder to reach around with the other arm. This pose gets considerably easier to do when you actually get leaner. This is a full workout. For the back poses, these ones are tricky. They take a lot of time to get right. So start practicing now. With your legs aligned, you want to bring one leg a little bit backwards. This is the one that you're going to spike your calf. The reason why this is important also is because your weight is gonna be shifted on both of these legs, because when you look over at the side angle here, you're gonna see very quickly that, while I separate my legs here, you can see very quickly that I'm leaning way far back. From the front though, you can't really see that a whole lot, other than my back looks much bigger this way here than it does here. And then you bring up the double bicep. Same with the lat spread. Oh, I'm dizzy. Abs and thighs. You choose one leg that you like better, that looks better. For me, it's my right one, where this one's just gonna be flexed normally, and I'm gonna bring this one up a little bit. And you can see how here, from the front, it looks fantastic. It looks like my legs are kind of even. This one's a little bit forward. Look on the side, how crazy my hips are back. And then you flex your abs. Then depending on if you're doing classic or bodybuilding, then you'll have obviously your favorite classic pose, or your bodybuilding most musculars. But that's the basis of posing. Let me know if you learned something.
Learning curve.
Your shoulders are insane. Come back next week as I finally get to introduce you guys to my training partner, Johnny, who's 1 week out from his bodybuilding show.